Ooh, what's up YouTube? This is NecroPro Gaming, and today I'm back from the dead to bring you guys a Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. So I know I haven't been uploading for I don't know, I think the last upload was this Fire Emblem Awakening Let's Play thing was kind of a fail at in June or something. And so basically I've decided now that I've got a lot of time, the reason why I haven't been uploading on this channel is because of time and other things, so I'm back now. I'm going to be starting to do quite a few Pokemon Wi-Fi battles, and I've also got a game called Tales of the Abyss for 3DS lined up to do as well. And I mean, I'm going to stop the Fire Emblem Let's Play because I didn't want to do it. To be honest, it was kind of a bit too much of a task for me, so instead we're going to be doing Tales of the Abyss, and I'm also looking at getting Bravely Default, but I kind of want to play that myself instead of Let's Play it, but we'll have to see. I'm also looking to get, an Alligator or a Roxio game recorder thing from Xbox and Wii U, because basically I've been looking to do some game videos that aren't flash games, I guess, and console game is probably the best quality type of video, and that would be the easiest way to do it with a game recorder, except they're quite expensive, especially in Australia. And so, yeah, we'll have to see how that goes. I'm going to be starting making videos again, but we're going to be doing, to start off with, we're just going to be doing some Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battles. So anyway, this is a battle that I recorded against my friend James, otherwise known as the Duinator, and you'll know him if you've seen a channel that me and my friends do called Team Necronator, if you're into Yu-Gi-Oh! But yeah, so basically, I was using a pretty unique team that wasn't kind of abruptly challenged me in this battle, so I wasn't entirely ready. I've got a Drapion, a Sylveon, an Aegislash, a Hawlucha, a Roserade, and an Exploud. So the Drapion wasn't EV trained. The Sylveon, I literally, when he challenged me, I just finished training it. The Aegislash and the Hawlucha are trained, the Roserade's trained, and the Exploud, I can't remember with the Exploud actually. But yeah, on Doo's team, the Duinator, I guess, whatever. He's got a Tyranitar, a Omastar, not Omanite, Salamence, Aggron. The Aggron has a Megastone, Honchkrow, and Vaporeon. So yeah, I'm just going to show you this battle. I will admit it was kind of luck sack, because both of us, I guess we did get kind of lucky, and I was lucky in a way, because I'm a pretty big noob at Wi-Fi battling, I'll admit. Don't expect to see a lot of wins, but yeah. So at the start of the battle, I send in my Drapion, and he is going to send in his Vaporeon. And that Vaporeon is actually a threat, but it goes for Protect, which is actually just fine for me, because I set up my Toxic Spikes, which I can use to poison any Pokemon he sends in. So that's pretty good. Then I go for Night Slash, and I get, I don't know, maybe 30-25%. He does Scald though, which does over half, 65 I'd say. Then I go for Hone Claws for some reason. Oh yeah, I misclicked Hone Claws. I meant to click Night Slash, but oh well. So he goes for Scald and kills me, which I guess I wasn't too mad about, because Drapion kind of done what he needed to do anyway. So then I send him my Roserade, and he withdraws his Vaporeon, or Aqua, to send in his Honchkrow. Now that Honchkrow is a threat, it's Moxie, but I go for Petal Dance. And I get a pretty clean amount of damage off, 70%, despite not being very effective. And then because I'm faster, I think it was trying to use Brave Bird, but I got my Petal Dance in first. Now by the way, with Petal Dance, Dude didn't know this at the time, but I have to use it for 3 turns, it's one of those moves. But yeah, so the Salamence comes out and its Intimidate cuts my attack, and it goes for Fire Blast, which scared me, but my Roserade was able to live it, because its characteristic is capable of taking hits, I guess. But yeah, Petal Dance does get, not 15% damage off on it, and it gets confused from Fatigue. So I take it back, they'll heal the confusion, and I send in my Sylveon. So Sylveon's actually a really good Pokemon. As you can see, Dragon Claw doesn't affect it. And so he takes his Salamence back. Now, it was then that I realised that I forgot to teach it Calm Mind, which is one of my key combo moves. He sends in his Omastar, which does get poisoned, and my Sylveon uses Dazzling Gleam. And that gets off, a lot more damage than I was expecting, over half. And he takes some poison damage as well. And so I use this Hydro Pump, which my Sylveon lives because it's HP EV trained. And then I just go for Dazzling Gleam again, because why not? And take out the Omastar. So that's a few of his Pokemon down now. So I was, I guess, in the lead. And then he sends in his Aggron. And this actually scared me, because this is a Pokemon that I can't really deal with. And then it becomes even scarier once he Mega Evolves into Mega Aggron, which is a very powerful Pokemon. So I just use Dazzling Gleam just to get some free damage on it. And then it doesn't do much, but he uses Heavy Slam, which does a lot because Mega Aggron is very heavy, and it's also super effective, so my Sylveon faints. And then I send in my Aegislash, and basically he withdraws his Aggron, which is, I guess, a good thing for me, and sends in his Salamence, which isn't a good thing for me. His Intimidate cuts Aegislash's attack. But I do go for the, well, I can't remember, Sacred Sword. And it gets off, like, not too much damage. So then I withdraw Aegislash. I guess free damage is good. And I send in my Exploud. I don't even know why I sent it in. Like, he uses Fire Blast. And, yeah, it does, like, about 40%. My Exploud avoids his second Fire Blast and gets a Stomp off on him, which actually does quite a bit. So he uses Crunch, which gets my Aegislash down to like low yellow. And then I use Stomp, which gets him down to red. He just uses Crunch to take out Exploud. So then I send in my Hawlucha, which is actually a really underrated Pokemon. And his Salamence uses Fly. Then I use Fly, and so basically his Salamence comes down first, and I avoid the attack, then I kill him with the Fly. So that was a bit of luck, I guess. And so then he sends in his Aggron. And basically, one of the things my Hawlucha does a lot is use Sky Drop, but because Aggron's too heavy to be lifted, I just use Fly, I guess. And I avoid his attack and hit him for not a lot of damage, but that's alright. And I do get a critical hit, which is good. They uses Head Smash, which does a lot to me, and also does a lot to him from recoil, so I just use Fly again, because I had nothing else to do, really. And he misses with his Iron Tail, and then Fly hits him, again doesn't do a lot of damage, and then Iron Tail hits me and takes me out. And he gets a critical hit as well, so of course it would. And I send him my Aegislash, so I can, finish him off with the Shadow Sneak. And that is able to kill him. I was kind of worried that, it wouldn't work, because Aggron is a very bulky Pokemon. Then he sends in his Vaporeon, which gets poisoned from the spikes. And I just use Sacred Sword on it, which gets it down to red because of a critical hit. He uses Wish, which I guess wasn't the smartest move, to be honest. And then it dies from the poison damage, which is Toxic Spikes is actually a pretty underrated move, to be honest. I mean, look what it did. But yeah, so then he sends in his Tyranitar. This is his final Pokemon. It's kind of on his last legs, I guess. And it takes him, gets poisoned, doesn't take any damage. But he gets his Sand up, although it doesn't matter, because my Aegislash uses Sacred Sword, which is basically able to seal the deal, and his Tyranitar faints. So that was the, coup de grace or whatever. And yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe for more Pokemon Wi-Fi battles. And again, be sure to subscribe if you're unsubscribed, because as I said, I'm going to be making small videos. And yeah, as usual, thanks for watching, and yeah, hopefully you guys had a good Christmas as well. And yeah, till next time, bye guys.